With the advent of both international retail as well as the internet, Target has faced many challenges in recent years. Target has faced four main challenges in recent times. The most recent was the credit breach over the holiday season this past year. With the advent of the internet, we also have the issue of showrooming. Target has chosen to expand into Canada and has had some issues in that particular aspect. And as with any retailer, Walmart always remains an important force. The credit breach over the holiday season resulted in 40 million credit card numbers being lost to some group of hackers or scammers, as well as 70 million different customer records. As a result of this breach, which extended from Black Friday through mid-December, Target has chose to reduce their holiday forecast by 20%. At the time of publishing a Wall Street Journal article in February, over 40 class action lawsuits had already been created. Target did respond to this issue with the choice of free credit monitoring for all affected customers. However, at this point, Target's costs are completely unknown. Until the class action lawsuits as well as the data breach has been completely recovered, nobody's really going to know what the resulting cost to Target is going to be. Also with the internet, showrooming has been a major influence on many retailers. Showrooming is the process of a customer coming into a store to research an item that they're looking at purchasing, perhaps an iPad or a vacuum cleaner even, trying it out, looking at all the features, playing with it at the store, and then going home and purchasing it from the cheapest vendor online. Essentially, the retailer is providing showroom space for a number of other vendors. This can be prevented through two simple processes, but it really can't be completely eliminated. Target can work with their vendors to create contract items that are only available at Target. Any of those items placed online would have been purchased from Target for a price that Target could deal with. They can also create vendor pricing for bricks and mortar stores that compensates for the fact that the store has more overhead than an online vendor. For example, charging less for the product to bricks and mortar stores than they do to an online vendor such as Amazon. However, this is going to continue to be a problem in the foreseeable future, as the internet is not going anywhere, and being able to shop completely by price online is an extremely valuable part of the internet experience. Target recently chose to spread into Canada. Over 10 years ago, Target initially started dealing with a company called Target Apparel, which was already in existence in Canada, in an attempt to reclaim their trademark in the country of Canada. Target Apparel has been fighting this issue for the past 10 years. At the time of publishing, Wall Street Journal said that they had approximately 12 different stores, but they were using logos very similar to the Target logo. They were using a text base for their organization very similar to the Target organization's logo text. Target also has other issues. The vendors in Canada have much more power than they do here in the US because Canada is such a smaller market. Very simply, there are fewer retailers that can actually make a go of it in Canada, simply because Canada doesn't have as much buying power as the US. This gives the vendors a lot of power in setting their prices and deciding terms of contracts, which can be very harmful to a company's ability to spread into Canada. They know that there's always going to be somebody who's going to be willing to pay their price, whether it's Target, Walmart, or Hudson Bay. Walmart and Hudson Bay are also pre-established in Canada before Target. This is making things somewhat difficult for Target because they're not just opening a new market, they're actually competing directly with Walmart. Walmart and Hudson Bay also chose to renovate their stores, update their product lines, and do have significant power over the vendors because they're already existing clients. Walmart in and of itself is an actual threat to Target, just as it is for any other retailer. Walmart is, by definition, the leader in big box retail. There is no challenger. There is no even close runner-up. And because of this, they have extreme control here in the US over vendors as well. Walmart can force a vendor to accommodate a price point that Target, Meijer, and other vendors or other retailers simply do not have the purchasing power to demand. Walmart also continually exhibits price wars in any new market that they open, as well as previous markets. They will happily lower their prices to a point where they're losing money, simply to run other vendors, other retailers out of the market. However, Walmart does have some disadvantages that have proven beneficial to Target. Typically, Walmart sees a certain level of hostility when they move into a new market. They are challenged as far as their union practices, how they treat their employees. There have been lawsuits based on sexism, ethnicity, and pretty much anything else illegal that a company can do to their employees. And a lot of municipalities are unwilling to take on a company that does that. Now, Target has faced all of these problems too, but they're nowhere near as publicized as the issues that Walmart has. Walmart also has been shown to choose to use the legal system to force municipalities to allow them to move into a new market. For example, there was a long-standing lawsuit in Ingham County over the Walmart that was put in Okemos. So a lot of locals are not as willing to work with Walmart, where Target doesn't share that reputation. It's something very specific to Walmart, even though their labor practices are very similar. Target continues to evolve through all of these external factors. They have definitely upgraded their website. They responded very well, in my opinion, to the credit breach. The challenges in Canada, we won't really know because they only started opening stores about a year ago. And they've managed to compete quite effectively with Walmart in the markets where the two stores compete. As far as the internet changes the face of retail, these organizations must change and must upgrade in order to maintain relevancy in the marketplace.